What's up, y'all? This is BARBARASON TV, and I'm in the building today with my man Fat Yee. Hey Yee, introduce yourself. Where you from, Yee?
What's up, man? It's Fat Yee. I'm from Southeast Washington, D.C. Ward 8, Berry Farms.
This is my first interview, Yee. I don't know to be professional or keep it on the hood terms. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the corporate office business with it right now.
Man, we cool. We cool. It ain't regular shit.
Man, tell us what's a typical day in your life?
Typical day of my life. Jug.
All you know is jug, huh?
Yeah, I'm on that old school and shit, you hear me? So now, typical day of my life, man. You know, we from Southeast.
Who was your favorite rapper coming up?
Coming up? I come up to, shit. My favorite rappers coming up, like Stu and Dutch, like Booby and the Young Farmers.
Okay, original DC shit.
What?
So if I had a top 5 list of who the hottest in the DMV right now as far as rap, who would you say? Like your top 5 list. What's your top 5?
Top 5 list, DMV.
No, all rap, just rap involved. No street terms. No, I gotta pick this. I gotta pick that. Like your truly honest 5. Like,
I'm gonna give you, I'm raw as law. Young Marley, my little brother, Young Marley, coming hard as shit. I think he underrated. I Am Northeast. That's who I listen to. Young Marley, I Am Northeast. Free Glock Jones. Free Slime Goon. Smoke Chapo.
most definitely Smoke Chapo. That's one of my 5 in my list.
And Pago Panama.
I gotta get hip to Paco Panama. Give me what's a song? You know a song? Tell me a song.
Nah, me and Pago got a tape. Me Pago, and D Money got a tape called Eskimo Season. Pago hard as shit, you hear me? They making that drug dealer music, you hear me?
I'm gonna have to go check in.
Yeah, Pago.
I ain't never been to jail a day in my life, so you know you my man. I got to ask one of my jailmen. If you whipping up a hookup, how you whipping that joint up?
If we whipping up a hookup, we go.
If I came on the unit and I'm like, hey Yee, man, put us something together. What you gonna put us together?
We go extra everything. We go a 2-way nacho. We go, you know what I mean? You gotta have your fish. You gotta have your jalapeno cheese, your honey, and your chips. See, with a hookup, your cheese is everything. So you need your sugar packs and your honey. Some people prefer pickle juice. That ain't really my thing. But for the hookup, the cheese or everything. So like fish, we can go barbecue corn chips, or we can go nacho Doritos. Voila, there go them bricks. Yeah.
That's them. I be seeing that on Instagram. That's one of them hard ass bag, Dorito bag with the noodles in it and all that, and they chop it up.
See, now that's a petty jump. You put noodles in, like, you know, we be on a rack of flat purpose shit, like, you got a noodle in your hookup, like, that's just anything.
That's a high point.
Now you can make a wet jump, you hear me?
No homo, you know we from DC, you cutting up.
Huh?
I said no homo, you know we from DC, you cutting up.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Nah, but shit, I'm new to this interview. I'm trying to figure out what else to ask you, man. It's like, nah, you know what I want to ask you. I want to.
Now this shit different because you a nigga man.
I know, you know what I want to ask you though. I'm just trying to like keep it corporate before I get to the nitty gritty.
Nah,
I was about to say,
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard you JG Riff got a mixtape coming out. Was that a rumor?
Man, that ain't for this platform, man.
People told me to ask you that. Nah, somebody told me. I swear. I asked the people what to ask Fat Yee. They told me ask that exact question to see what answer we can get out of. We tried, but
Shit, I think he made a mixtape in the interrogation room, so.
Oh my God! Shots fired. Can we get some shots? Bow, 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 bow. God damn. I don't know nothing about it. You want to speak more on it? I ain't hear nothing about it. Fill me in.
Man, that shit ain't ready for this platform. You hear me?
Oh, all right. You know, we can talk about whatever. If Riff want to do an interview and clear his name or speak on whatever he got to speak on, he could too, man. We ain't biased over here, but you know you my boy, man. I'm Fat Yee.
Nah, for real.
I'm a Fat Yee fan, y'all. If I had to put on a t-shirt and walk around in Fat Yee entourage, if they tell me Fat Yee about to make it, I'm gonna be in the entourage, y'all. Like,
nah, for real. One thing about A though, A, you always support a nigga. Like A, one of them niggas. A know how I fuck with that internet, and I don't be really trying to life. I don't be fucking with that internet. Like A be like, man, you gotta loosen up a little bit, Yee. Woody woo, and you got more so interact with your fans more. A be just teaching me like how I work this shit a little bit. Since I really started, A always been in the shadows and giving me little pointers on this shit.
That's what I'm supposed to do though. That's why I learned this shit. To pass it down to you, bro. Pass it down to my homies, to my partners. For y'all can know how to move around the right way out here so it can make sense. Y'all won't sell y'all soul for nothing. But no, you just gotta get more active on the internet. That's all this, bro. You got fans, bro. Your fans want to know you. You gotta tap into them. Like on the street tip, yeah, you can be on street gangster time, but like on the internet, you gotta be on internet time. You can't be stiff. If like say you trying to be a performer, like people want to know you. They want to get into your life. They can't get too into your life if you're on the street time. Like you gotta get the street time. You gotta give it a pause one day, bro. One day you gotta just have a plan, bro. One day I won't let you be in the streets forever anyway, bro. You already know what's up with me. That shit number for all my friends anyway, man. Y'all got a certain amount of time before I come around with this wagon like the police truancy. I'm throwing all y'all ass in the truck. We got in Arkansas.
Hey. Look, me and A got a funny ass story. Look, I'm gonna tell a story. You gonna tell us? Look, one day me and A, right? Boom. I pick A up. We going to the mall. Remember, we for the video shoot. It was I think me, you, Lil Bro, YP. We had the video. Boom. We went to the mall, right? I say, hey man, let me pull up on a V-Long, nigga. Grab me a shirt. Look. So the nigga bring all the shit out. I accidentally grabbed 2 extra shirts. This nigga A went the fuck off on me. Man, Yee, why the fuck would you do that? Cause now they gonna swear up and down. I stole
Egg
2
Lizzy
shirts.
skinny as shit. Egg Lizzy backdoor the V-Long man with Fat Yee in the back alley uptown. Nah, for real.
You remember that shit, A?
And he felt so good though. He left the bag with us and went upstairs. Like we could have just left. I'm like, no, Yee. Like I seen the Innerbury Falls kick in. This is man, what?
I never know it.
I'm like, Yee, man, you ain't getting nothing from me. You like, nah, man. Yee had 2 Instagram pictures worth of clothes. Hey, nah, though. If you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
Shit. $1 million right now? Honestly, hey, I'm gonna invest before I spend. Like, with time come wisdom, I ain't really gonna make a few investments and shit. Let my money make some money for me. Just go do something nice for the ones who always been in my corner and take care of the family. That's it. Make some smart businesses moves and go from there.
Okay. Man, I ain't really got too many questions. That's all I really wanted to know, man. We just chopped it up. That's all. I'm just trying to chop it up with Fat Yee. See what you got going on. You got any projects dropping?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been on like I got my man Lil YP Clutch. He right here with me. He been working on this project, free back end. It's like I get in the studio now. I be trying to push them. Like anybody that get around me, it's like I be pushing them more than I push me. Like I work. Like I got 5 mixtapes in my phone, but I don't want to just put it out. I want to do it the right way. So, been on a rock of artist development shit. Not no label shit, like just little comrades around me just trying to push them on the shit. Like, cause the little DMV rap, little flow. That shit really easy. You hear me? So my man should abuse me so much. I'm like, man, you might as well rap. So we're in the studio now. He ain't here making shit. My tape ready. I knew Paco just dropped. I was gonna drop. Paco Panama, he just dropped, what's the name of that joke? The Dog Father. I'm Northeast just dropped. I said, I'm gonna drop, but I'm so geeking about YP tape, free back, and I want him to drop, then I'm gonna drop.
Okay. Do you feel like DMV as a whole can come together and like work? It's like the odds can come together and work together?
I feel like I'm from Washington, D.C., and we come up on that where you from shit. And it's invisible lines. They ain't gonna never be. They been trying to get motherfuckers to come together since Martin Luther King. You hear me? It ain't gonna never be that. I just feel as though you fuck with who you fuck with. Like I say this all the time, I don't really got rap friends. I fuck with a few, like my rap friend, my man, Good Recipes Gunu, that was my rap friend, that's my man. He told me a lot about this shit. Me and I'm Northeast, we got like real locked in. That's my man, he give me advice. My man Lolo Marley, I listen to him, but that been my man since 7th grade. I don't really fuck with the rappers. I rather, there's so much talent in the street. I rather, like, I fuck with the underground artists. You feel me?
Can I tell you a story?
Go ahead.
You remember when you told me, man, shit, Q about to come down the farms, we about to shoot the video on it. I say, man, he gonna use you. He gonna use you for your face. And when he blow up, he gonna take off.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna say this. Maryland rappers invented clout. Because, like, we from D.C., and everything be all, everybody know everybody. And everybody, like, it's like a respect thing, like a face card thing. That clout shit came out. You was probably one of the only ones that knew about that shit. See, clout like a new drug. You feel me? And I really wasn't hip to the shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning about the shit. About the difference between, like, motherfuckers being genuine and want to be around for clout. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga. I'm from Stevenson Road, so a rock of this shit, it's still new to it, nigga. I'm learning as we go. But yeah, I seen niggas get up on niggas for what a nigga represent. And say, like, you get next to me, that might have the internet thinking you XYZ or, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whatever the fact. You was telling me, though.
A cosign.
But nah, as I sit back over time, I learned that shit.
Most definitely, I see it.
You like, Yee, man, you better be charging them niggas. You let them niggas cut out the phones, take pictures. Woo. I'm like, man, go ahead with that shit, hey.
I don't want to throw no shots, but IDK the king of it, man. I'm telling you, he know how to get him a background in any hood.
Hold on. IDK, man, look, now I'm going to be honest with you.
That's your good man.
Listen. Shit, actually, IDK, I with me, had a little story a few years back. IDK came around my way to shoot a video. Big Wax, couple other dudes hit me like, man, IDK, this is when the farm's closing, I think, 2019. Mid-video, some street shit go down. You hear me? He's saying how we reacted when it happened. Nevertheless, that was the end of the video. They had to pack, you know how he had the big budget, you know what I mean? All the camera, like, that shit was over with, but he saw how I reacted, right? And He like, damn, I fuck with you, Yee. Woo. IDK reached out to me several times and try to. Sometimes it be me. I don't be capitalizing on certain situations. But after that situation happened, he had reached out to me and tried to, you know what I mean? But I ain't get on top of it right then and there. So, you know, IDK alright though. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, before we leave, I'm gonna set my time on 15 seconds. I'm gonna ask you some questions in the next 15 seconds. You just gotta answer. You gotta pick one or the
Go
other.
ahead, Mo.
You ready?
What?
Redskins or the Cowboys?
Cowboys.
No Savage or Money Ma?
Say No Savage or Money Ma?
Yeah, musically.
Money Ma.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki.
DMV Hoods and News or DC Artists?
DMV Hoods and News because I seen his face and we got a personal relationship.
I see you working out, Yee. Trying to get this $5,000 with this bet we got going on.
Now, you know, it's health over wealth. I mean, I got big over the years and we was in the studio bidding and shit, right? Actually, you fired me up. You know, Taco Talks, that's my man. I said, Taco, you cannot fucking post that shit. You was joning on my Air Force Ones. You know, you funny and shit. You in there fired me up. And a kid just told me, like, you be too serious on the internet. I'm like, fuck no, you know, A play too much in there, joning and shit. You know, I don't be on, come on, man, we ain't on that.
Too serious, bro.
So Taco really cut the jump, right? Because I told him, nah, bro, he big too. This regular man ain't shit. When we get around, he get me mad, he be joning and all that shit. But, yeah, we was in there talking. He's like, man, what the fuck? You know, I be breathing hard. Look, I catch myself. I be making little instant snaps. I gotta listen. I'm breathing hard as shit. And I'm just like, after that clip going on, I'm like, nah, man. I gotta work out, but what don't nobody know is like, I'm big, but I'm active big. Like, I can do shit that the average big nigga can't do. Like, you hear me? Like, if a nigga bet me $500, I can't do a backflip. I'ma do a backflip. Like, I'm one of them type people that if you say I can't do something, I'ma do it. So nah, but I've been working out 3 days straight. That shit make a nigga feel good. I'm just sore. I'm taking it off for the weekend. I'm gonna start back fresh on Monday. That shit feel good. I ain't worked out since I came home.
So you gonna do 50 push-ups for $5,000?
If you 50 push-ups for $5,000, I'll be able to do 50 push-ups next week. I can do 30.
Just let me know when you ready. Call my phone.
Oh yeah, you a sweet jug. I got you. Let me ask you a few questions, eh?
I was trying to leave. Now you want to ask me some questions? How the fuck?
Nah,
The interview turned about me.
people
Come on,
wanna
we
know.
can do it this way. I told you we ain't real interviewers. Let's go.
When you gonna drop some more music, eh?
I'm gonna drop Barbarason 4 when Barbara get all 4 kids back. My brother in trial right now. My brother at the jury right now. On Monday we gonna know if he guilty or not guilty. 90% though he not guilty. So we'll be back in Barbarason 4 in a way. I'm just trying to take the streets by storm. That's all.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you some shit, right? When you drop Barbarason 2? No, Barbarason 1.
I don't even remember. Yeah, I be high.
When Barbarason 1 come out?
2015.
I was over to jail 2015. Free Big Op, free my man Lil Los. He was in the cell. You had that junk. Man, like, that shit used to come on the radio. Man, that junk was big. Like, we used to be
They used to
like
give me
shit.
so much boot off that song, I had to quit. I would have OD.
Huh?
They used to give me so much boot for making that song. Like, that shit was free. Like, I made the anthem for boot. So
Nah, that
everybody
was
that
the
had
shit.
wanted to just do boot with me.
You was taking, man, Big Ock used to be happy as shit when that shit came on the radio. So yeah, free Big Ock, man. I think they need to. I think we need our own station for just DMV. How we got all these artists in the city, but it ain't coming on the radio. We need a station that's for us. You feel me?
Yeah, but I feel like You will get sued. If you go talk on the radio for 5 minutes, you gonna say a cuss word or something to get you sued. Like you, bro, the sue you tab would be so lit, bro. Like you gotta talk, you gotta clean the music. You can't even clean your conversations.
I met the dude, what's the radio personality dude with the dreads? What's his name?
Easy Street.
Easy Street. I met him.
He slept on my father couch. I know him well.
I met this nigga Easy Street. Meet him all the time. I won't talk to him. I tell him I've been ready to beat his ass up. Playing nigga, you act like you fuck with me. Playing nigga song on the radio. Don't fuck with me. Nah. Play my shit on the radio. Motherfuckers be trying, a lot of shit with this rap shit too. Motherfuckers be trying to fuck with you behind closed doors. And I ain't with that shit. They want to fuck with you, but don't let nobody know that they fuck with you.
And that's all for our first episode of Barbarason TV. Y'all just was tuning in with Yee. Oi.
Freedom man. Adam 3 shit.